New Radio Sports Network and 105.1 The GOAT. And we are getting ready for Gibraltar girls basketball as they open up the WIAA Division V playoffs in Florence. And as we record this, Devin, the head coach of the Gibraltar Vikings, it could be today on Tuesday, most likely Wednesday it'll happen. And I guess, first of all, you know, with this indecision or kind of worries or what most likely will be a delay, how does this kind of affect things with you, knowing that your kids have probably been at home or not been able to go to school at the very least?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely poses a challenge, but I think you expect this with the time of the year. This isn't the first time we've had to kind of adjust on the fly like this with weather. You know, no matter what it is, we'll get the girls, mentally and physically ready. Whether that is, just watching some film, or having them watch film at home, or getting, as long as it's okay, getting to the gym a little bit early to maybe put up some shots before we hop on the bus. So, no matter the decision made, we adjust on the fly, and we prep the girls for all the contingencies on at practice on Monday. So we'll just move forward and see what's up.
And you've had a chance now to take a look at Florence after that game against Coleman on Saturday. And what's been maybe really popping off the video screen for you?
Florence has got two really good guards, both young, kind of similar in some ways. They've got two really young, nice pieces to their team. So they've got Isabella Milan, who is averaging about 23 points a game. She attacks the basket. She's always gets to the free throw line and is locked down from there. So for us, we've got to keep her off the free throw line, and the girls know that. And then Camden Johnson is their point guard. She can really hit the three well. I think it's close to 40% on the year. So we just know that we've got to know where those two are, and they kind of run their offense. So if we can kind of keep them in front of us and not let them go off, we like our chances. Florence has won a lot of games, so they know how to win. But I think that our schedule has really prepared us to go into their gym and compete with them. And as I've said on numerous broadcasts and before, if we knock down shots and we take care of the basketball, I like our chances. And so I think that the girls know that. And, I think it comes down to keeping Milan off the free throw line. That's number 2, and keeping Johnson, number 3, from getting hot. And for the most part, other than with the exception of a couple of games, we've done a nice job of holding three-point shooters, not to completely go off. So I like where we are defensively, and I think if we can knock down some shots and we can get 3 shots for Betsy Lisi and opportunities for Andy Shar and McCullough Gorham, I like our chances.
And how confident is the team heading into the playoffs? They've played a lot better than they have, obviously, at the beginning of the season, not necessarily translating into wins, aside from the game against Sturgeon Bay. But, the team really has to feel confident knowing that, as you mentioned, if they can kind of put things together here, they're battle-tested, and they could certainly have some success here because, as far as we're concerned, as everybody's concerned, their record's 0-0.
Exactly, yeah, and I think that it's just conveying that message to the girls that this is a new season. We want to kind of take that mentality that we had going into Sturgeon Bay or just Algoma. Coleman, I thought we played pretty well in the first half, but third game in 5 days, I think, kind of got us with our legs. But we saw some nice things, especially over the last week. Coleman's a really good team, and we were winning late in that first half before we kind of stalled on offense a little bit. So, but defensively, we've been playing so well versus Sturgeon Bay, versus Algoma, that it's really important for us to kind of forget the record and just kind of look at how we're playing. And I truly think that we can go up there if we play how we've been playing. We can go out there and compete and ignore the fact that they have 14 wins or 15 wins and they're the 5 seed and we've only gotten 1. Like you said, it's a new season and I think when the pressure is on to win or go home, it changes things and the pressure is going to be on them. They're hosting, they're expected to win, and so hopefully that allows us to play a little bit more free and puts the pressure on them. But they've got young players too, so I think that we'll see which young players rise to the top.
And before we get to the weekend plans, we'll do fill in the blank. Coach, Gibraltar walks away from Florence, or at least drives away from Florence, I should say, with the victory. If your team's able to do what?
I would say play tough defense, take care of the basketball, and hit shots late in the game.
All right, switching gears a little bit, and to be honest with you, I kind of hope that your Saturday event here gets altered or postponed or something like that, because that means good things on the basketball court. But tell us a little bit about this event that you're going to be hosting on Saturday.
Yeah, so it's a film called Alaskan Nets. It's a documentary. Chris Pratt produced it. We had the opportunity to show an early film release. I think it doesn't come out until this spring or summer. But we were approached to build a fundraiser around this movie premiere, and it takes place in a small community in Alaska. Who all they do is fish and play basketball, and it's kind of the story of how basketball kind of brought the community together and kind of how they come together around the sport. So we're going to be hosting that at the Door Community Auditorium in Fish Creek. It starts at 10 o'clock. The movie will start at 10:30, but we have a silent auction, 50-50 raffle, and then after the movie we'll have some hot food concessions that people can eat in the lobby. All the proceeds are all going to Gibraltar girls basketball, our program, to help with team meals and game day gear and uniforms and all the kind of things that we need kind of to operate to the level we want to. And part of the reason why I scheduled it earlier in the morning on Saturday was to hopefully not have to reschedule it. It might be a busy day for our girls, but I think if we are playing on Saturday, hopefully, that excitement of playing in a regional championship will just be an added boost, and it'll be a celebration as well for that movie premiere. So.
Well, it sounds like a great movie to get ready for a potential regional championship game, but it all starts, could be tonight, Tuesday, looking like it could be Wednesday night in Florence. Either way, you'll be able to listen to the game on 105.1 The Go. Coach, as always, we thank you for the time. Good luck, and make sure you say hi to our boys after the game.
Absolutely, will do, and appreciate the coverage, and safe travels for anybody traveling up to Florence. We appreciate the support, and we're gonna give it our best shot.
All right, you've been listening to the New Radio Sports Network.